Yo, what's up, guys?
Welcome back to the pod.
Welcome back to the pod. This is not strange. We don't have a camera, basically.
We're audio only today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We're having some camera difficulties, so, we didn't want to not put an episode out, so we're just doing audio, but we're still going to have fun.
Still buzzing, still having fun. We're back in LA right now. We just got home from Hawaii. Was that yesterday?
2 days
2
ago.
days ago. At night, though.
Yeah, we got back super late on Wednesday, and there's like a big time change from Hawaii, so we ended up getting back here in LA at like midnight.
My sleep schedule is in shambles.
It's a little bit, rocky. I was so tired this morning, but
I can barely move. I have no energy whatsoever.
Well, it's the weekend, so
I'm going to take the top off the Corvette, drive around, try to energize myself.
Nice. I have
Break
like
the
hours and hours of work to do, so
that's fun. Well, I'm going to obviously work out and then do that.
I don't think I was like, oh, we have a session tomorrow too. I'm not even going to be able to catch up on all the work that I have to do. I guess I'll have to do that on Sunday. But anyways.
Who's the session with?
It's one of the ones that was rescheduled a bunch of times. I forget.
Hi, 4 a.m. pod.
Hello. Maris hi. Anywho,
yes.
So today we were trying to think of a topic and came up short.
It was like, what did you come up with?
I didn't come up with jack. My brain is not working.
Yeah, we don't have like a specific topic today, but so we asked you guys kind of what in general you want to see us talk about on the podcast today and just upcoming episodes. A lot of you want to hear about our Hawaii trip, so we'll definitely get into that. And then there's just some other stuff from you guys in here that we will use as kind of like talking starting points. But anyways, we just got back from Hawaii and it was a fun trip. We were there for about a week. We were in the island Lanai, is how you say it, which was really fun. It's not like one of the main tourist islands, I don't think, that a lot of people go to, so it was more chill and very relaxing and fun. Half of the island is like on the ocean. There's like 2 resorts, so we stayed half the time at one resort and half the time at the other, and the other resort is like more higher up in elevation. They call it like the rainforest area, I think.
It was pretty sick.
It was really cool. Didn't feel like we were in Hawaii. I felt like
didn't it though? Like
Hawaii
is
not where we were. Like, I guess I'm just comparing it to where we were in Hawaii the last time we went, which was like a long time ago.
I think Hawaii is less beach than it is like
definitely
dense forest.
There's a lot of like mountains.
Yeah. And
like
I feel like the rainforest vibe is more actual Hawaii than.
I guess it really just depends where you go. Which island you're on, and stuff. But I thought it was cool how you could get both from this island, and like it was only like a 15-minute drive, because it's not a very big island. So that was really cool. You didn't come on our hike, but on one of the days we went on a hike to the very top, and it was crazy.
I still haven't seen any pictures.
It was like, I didn't even bring my phone with me, but Lauren did, and she took some photos. It was so cool. It was like you got to the top and like the whole time you're walking it's just like trees around you, so you can't really see anything. And then you get to the top on this lookout and you can see like Maui across. You can see like another island to the one side, and then there's just like trees, and like it was hard to like process with your brain like how like high up we were and how like the trees looked like they were like this big, like tiny. It was really cool.
Was it like rainforest all over the island?
It's weird because like on the path part, the trees kind of look like not like tropical almost. Like it looks like it could be like in Canada. But then as you get further out, it looks more like a rainforest. Like there's like different parts of it that had different like terrain.
Yeah, because the part that we were driving through, you know what I mean? Like
it was barren.
It was like barren.
Yeah, but then the part where we were staying at that one place was like very damp and like very green and just trees everywhere.
It's I don't know, maybe it's the mountain.
I think so, because that's the only place that it really rains.
Yeah.
Like it rains almost every day on the mountainous side because it's so high up. It's very cool. So that was kind of the 2 places that we stayed. We did a bunch of activities. We went horseback riding.
Yeah, that was sick.
You liked horseback riding?
It was. I was talking to the lady, and she was like, I was like, I want to gallop. And she was like, oh, I wish you would have told us earlier. Because literally, it was like 2.5 hours.
I know.
And we were just like, walking just slowly.
I know.
And I wish, like, there was more to talk about because we would just be walking in silence.
Yeah, we did the same thing. I mean, our girl was pretty chatty, so we talked to her a lot, and she was telling us about, like, the island and about, because she, like, has lived there for 6 months, I think.
We were talking about this lady's life story.
Oh.
Like, literally,
it's probably because mom was asking a million questions.
I know everything about this woman. I could tell you whatever you want.
No, she told us more about, like, because we went separately. Like, John, my dad, and my mom went one day, and me, Lauren, and Maddie went the other day. So she was telling us about, like, the history of the island a bit, and, like, about the different terrain and stuff, and whatever, about, like, the space that the ranch was on.
We saw a rare lizard.
Wow.
A really rare lizard. Apparently, some people never see them in their whole life.
Wow. Cool.
And I saw one.
So,
it had
I don't
3
know.
horns.
It was really slow. I was like, did these horses ever go any faster? And then my guy kept, like, falling behind because he was eating trees. And then I would, like, make him go fast for, like, a bit. But the whole time he kept bobbing his head because he, like, really wanted to go faster. Because he's usually apparently leading the pack. But he wasn't this time. So.
Yeah, my guy, he's, like, finicky. Like, whenever I pulled on him a little bit, he'd go.
Which horse were you on?
Cash.
Same.
Yeah, he's a douche.
The whole time he was, like, going like this with his head. And then she kept yelling at him, and she was like, stop that, Cash.
Stop it. Yeah.
But that was one of our activities. We also went golfing, actually, twice.
That was cool. I'm nasty at golf.
John, and my dad.
Darian.
Nah.
I just cannot hit a decent drive for my life. I don't think I hit a single good drive.
We definitely need to improve. But
I'm also shooting the wrong way, and I still beat you.
Okay, hardly.
Okay, but
2 strokes. That's like messing up on a putt and then you on one hole.
Yeah, but it's averaged.
Anyways.
And I'm average.
Nah. We'll play again and I'll crush you.
Okay.
I also wasn't playing on the ladies' tees.
Oh.
So I was at a disadvantage.
You need a handicap?
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically I won.
The golf course was really sick. Apparently it was like kind of hard.
It was hard.
Like it wasn't that bad
compared to the one other course I played. It was pretty hard. There's a lot of like elevation and stuff, which the course that I played last time did not have.
I got a massage, which is cool, and they have these huts. The coolest, my favorite part was there were so many pools. It was so strange.
There wasn't that many.
I've never seen so many pools.
There was like 2.
There was a huge pool.
Well, that pool was pretty big.
And then there were 3 hot tubs, and then there were like 10 other hot tubs in the wilderness.
The reason, so he's talking about the resort that was in like the mountainside, and the reason it's like that is because that place was built to be like a retreat.
Yeah.
And then they ended up turning it into just like a hotel. But originally it was like a retreat that you would like go away, stay for like a week or whatever, and you would do like all these different like meditation things and like massages, yoga, hiking, forest bathing, all that stuff. Yeah. So that's why they have all those like individual hot tub things, because you're supposed to be like in your own space or whatever. But it was just, it was really nice. The gym was really nice at that hotel.
The gym was sick.
Which is also probably why it was so big, because it's like for health and wellness and stuff. I
never really work out around other people.
Yeah,
because I always just work out at home. But like seeing other people work out is so weird. Like the things that people do are so strange. And like no judgment-free zone, you know what I mean? But also hard judging.
Yeah,
the whole
I mean,
time.
I never really like watch other people, but I've been to a public gym a few times.
Yeah.
And like I used to go to like the ladies' gym in LA, like the all women's one.
Yeah.
Which was like not that interesting because there's like a lot of older ladies. But like I was watching a couple of the people that I saw in the gym. There was like this really old guy at one of them, and he just like kept going from one machine to the other. I was like, okay. He looked like he was like 90. Really? I was like, good for you.
There was this one dude that just went in there, slammed leg press the whole time. Basically what I did.
Like you're talking about yourself?
No. literally, like, he sat on the machine for an hour and just did set after set after set after set.
Bro.
Like, didn't get up.
His legs would be dead the next day.
Yeah. And then I saw this other dude that was like, he was doing, I think, a whole body thing, because he was doing like lat pull downs, and then he went over to the like crunch machine, which is kind of cool. I've never seen that before.
Anyways, that was our trip.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. It was very, very zen.
Yeah, we only ended up being there for like 5 days, because 2 days were mostly travel.
Yeah.
So we just kind of like explored around, did some of our activities, and just hung out.
We were just chillaxing mostly,
Chilled.
taking pics.
Taking some pics. Oh, we also went on the boat. We went snorkeling.
Oh, that was cool. The snorkeling was really fun.
The water was really nice and pretty warm.
Yeah, actually pretty warm. I liked the snorkeling.
Saw some fish, no sharks. We did see some whales.
Bear whales.
Yeah, we actually saw a bunch. Even at the second hotel, you could see them from our room.
Yeah, that's cool. And that room was cool.
Yeah,
I did not
nice.
appreciate Madison coming in every morning at 8 o'clock, opening all the blinds.
So that's their family vacation recap.
Official.
Also, Lauren got into UCLA while we were away.
And Berkeley.
No, UCSB.
Oh, UCSB.
She got waitlisted for Berkeley.
Really?
Which she was a bit sad about, I think.
Today?
Like yesterday. But she could still get in there. But I think UCLA would probably be better for her.
Literally,
just so she
if Lauren doesn't get into Berkeley, who's going to get into Berkeley?
There's kids that, like, she didn't always plan on going to school in the States. So there's kids that, like, build their applications out from, like, grade 9, you know? And, like, she's obviously really smart, but there's some people who have the same grades, but also have, like, a list of, like, all the stuff that they want, like the leadership stuff, which she does have.
I just didn't do any of that, and I still got into Ivy.
Because they don't look for that
I know.
Canadian
I love
schools.
Canada.
It's just a completely different, like thing.
The U.S. colleges are serious, man. Like,
well, in Canada, we don't have that many. Like, they want everyone to go to school, and it's, like, whatever. Like, the main 10 schools is, like, kind of what everyone goes to.
Programs that are, hard to get into. Yeah,
exactly. But in the States, there's so many schools. Like, well, they also have so many people, but there's so many schools, and it's so competitive. Like, it's also very expensive, so it's just nuts. It's like a fully different, like, arrangement than in Canada.
I think the GPA system, should we just chirp the school system for a couple minutes?
Let's do it. We don't really have that much to say.
I have so much to say. The GPA system, first of all, is so stupid, so dumb. I am a completely different person than I was at 14 and 15. Like, grade 9 and 10, when I tell you I did nothing.
Yeah, well, that is your own fault, kind of.
Yeah, I know. But I also was very conscious and aware of the fact that I should probably be doing well. But I wasn't mature enough to actually make the effort to do it.
Well, some kids are, and those are the ones that go to Harvard and whatever.
Okay, that's great. But I think those people are outliers, and I guess, like, I don't know. I just feel like the rest of your life shouldn't be dictated by decisions that you make stupidly when you're 14 and 15.
I agree with that, but I also don't think that it's like you can still go to university or college, and you don't need to go to Harvard or whatever, even UCLA. Like, you can still go to a good school. Like, example, you still got into a bunch of schools.
Yeah, but that's because they only judge off the grade 12 marks. So I was good at school, and I understood everything. I just didn't care enough to send in assignments or study for tests, but I knew all the stuff. So then when I got to grade 11 and 12, I was completely fine because I had all the knowledge and all of the, like, the base for everything, and then I just actually tried. Well, tried more.
But, like, they don't weigh your grade 9 grades the same as they do in your grade 11 and 12 here either. They do consider everything, but it's not.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
You only submit your top 6.
I'm saying here, as in America.
Yeah, they don't weigh it the same, but still, like, I got some brutal marks.
But they have to do that, or else.
Why? Why can't they just use Canada's system? It's way better. I think a 17-year-old or 18-year-old is a lot more likely and able to make good decisions and set themselves up well for literally the rest of their lives.
I don't know. They must
than
have
a 14-year-old.
some reason why they do that. They probably have so many applicants that they need to like have a system that weeds people out. And like for them, I think it's part of their thing. It's like they want people who like even in grade 9 and 10 were like doing leadership stuff, and like they were doing this their whole
leadership
like
stuff's
whole
fun.
high school career, including grades, because it shows them like what kind of student you are, I guess, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. And I guess there's the argument like, that's just what they want. So if you want to go to the schools, that's what you have to do.
Exactly.
But I also think that it's unrealistic for a lot of kids, such as myself, who like, I'm a decently smart dude. Like I did well when I tried, and I just still was not, and I was aware of the fact, and I had good parents telling me to do my work.
Yeah.
And I was aware of the fact that I probably should, because I was always like, oh, I want to get into Harvard. But I like,
really?
I just wasn't, I said
just
that.
for your ego, probably.
Only purely for that reason. That's the only reason I applied to Ivy, was to stroke my ego.
Oh, God. So dumb.
But I just like wasn't mature enough to actually do it. I don't know.
I do think the like college system here is like a little out of date. Even like the SATs and stuff. Like
SATs
obviously this year and stuff because of COVID that they're not doing it. But I don't think they should ever bring it back, because even like let's say Lauren, who's really smart and has tons of like really high grades because it's like more accurate representation of your overall understanding of a course and whatever you're learning, because it's multiple assignments over time, whatever, versus like one test, standardized testing that some people just don't do well on those tests, even if they're really smart.
Yeah.
Like they're very hard to study for. It's mostly just like you either get it or you don't on a lot of this stuff.
And like Maddie, for example, was never good at those type of tests.
No.
And she's smart. And she's also very motivated and would do very well at like Harvard, probably.
Exactly. And for Lauren especially, like she's smart, has good grades, has done so much stuff, like way more than like a normal person her age has done, because she's been like working for her whole childhood and all that stuff, and has done lots of leadership. But if she did badly on the SATs, she probably wouldn't have gotten into those schools.
Yeah, she wouldn't
it's
have.
so dumb. Abolish the SAT.
Abolish college. Abolish working.
All right, let's get into some of these other topics. Were we even talking about the topics, or was that just a tangent?
That was a tangent, I think.
Well, I mean, I did see actually a lot of questions in here. People were asking about like life after high school and stuff. So I guess this kind of applies. Oh, look, college/university.
Let's get some like steaming hot takes going. I feel like we have to controversial this podcast up.
This podcast?
Yeah. Controversialize.
I
don't know. Let's say something dumb. I want to be on TikTok. TikTok Room. It's not called TikTok Room anymore, is it?
TikTok Insiders, maybe?
Ooh.
That one? I think TikTok Room got deleted.
Insiders.
Someone just said Canadian tings.
Like things about being Canadian?
I guess.
Somebody's very obviously not Canadian.
You know those YouTube videos, it's like Canadian slang?
Yeah.
And stuff?
Canadian slang is very different from Toronto slang, so you have to...
Should I Google them and then you can like explain what they mean?
Sure.
I love those videos. I watched Jacob Elordi, he's from Australia, recently, and like I literally had no idea what
I'm gonna get ripped for this, because some girl did this on Six Buzz a couple of years ago.
Oh, really?
And people were ripping her.
Okay, this one just says A.
It's like, I don't know. Okay, don't look up Canadian slang. Look up Toronto slang. I feel like that's more interesting.
I'll look up both.
A is just like right, usually. It's like, oh. Or just like, it's just like a word.
Well, okay.
It just feels right.
Okay, I'll tell you the definition by this. It says, the word is used in everyday Canadian vernacular to indicate that you don't understand something, can't believe something is true, or want the person you're speaking with to respond. It's similar to the phrase, huh, right, and what?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So
give me a beer, eh?
But like, not really like where we live, but some places in Canada, or like just some people, they say A after every single thing that they say. And I thought it was like kind of like, no, people don't do that. And then I was like starting to listen. People do.
They
People
do.
really do.
It's like it's all the guys that talk like this.
Yeah.
Or not like that.
No, that's
kind
like
of Irish.
Irish.
But it's a very fine line between like Irish and Canadian, which I have noticed.
Have you heard that guy on TikTok? His name's like Tyler or something. Tyler Downs, maybe. He used to do all those Starbucks reviews.
No.
You've
There's
definitely
this one
seen
guy-
him, but he is a perfect example of like what we're talking about. The way he talks.
Take your earphone.
I gotta show this guy.
You have to look up. You have to look up backyard.
Oh,
Broncos.
not Tyler Downs. Sorry, that's a swimmer.
There, look up backyard Broncos.
Tyler Bridgewater. Have you heard of him?
I like that. No.
You've definitely heard of him. Ty Bridgewater. I follow him on TikTok. The way he talks is a good example.
How girls on TikTok make coffee? Well, it's one of these guys, eh?
It's one of these
They
guys,
have a broad
eh?
assumption.
Anyways, like that. And also they also like go up on the end of every word.
Yeah.
Like coffee review, eh?
Yeah, man. The I feel like the most common one is like bad.
Bud.
Yeah, bad. Like you
I mean,
say that-
I am a girl, so I'm disqualified from this because I would never say bud.
There's just this one guy. It's this guy Backyard Broncos is one of the most Canadian people I've ever seen.
We're gonna start fucking fixing these shit boxes up. You know, we usually make them fucking pretty shitty, cutting the fucking roofs off them and shit.
They're
Fucking
swearing.
90
That's like the majority of that's like real Canadian, I feel.
I mean, I don't know. I think it depends where you live.
Yeah,
But
if you
in
get
terms of just like this is like stereotypical Canadian stuff.
yeah,
That's what the list that we're going through.
but that's the most stereotypical Canadian.
Also, it's just things that people don't know what they are. Like, for example, loony and toonie. Like, people, if you ask like an American what a loony and a toonie was, they'd be like, what?
Yeah, a loonie is like a $1 coin. Toonie's a $2 coin.
And they don't have $1 or $2
That's
coins
crazy.
here either.
Cause I like loony is like the most normal thing.
But it's kind of like weird.
Yeah,
like,
it
why is
is.
it called a loony?
I don't know.
I think there's a loon on it.
Yeah, there is.
Maybe that's why.
Also, do people even know what loons are?
Birds
Yeah.
that don't live in Canada?
Yeah.
No idea.
Maybe. Let us know.
Cultural differences.
Yep.
Also, I wish we had video right now because you're literally wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey.
Yeah, man.
Which is like the Justin Bieber and Leafs collab Drew House jersey.
Yeah. Doesn't
While
get
you're
more
doing
Toronto
this,
than this.
doesn't get more Toronto than this. Yep. Timmy's.
Oh, like Tim Hortons.
Yep.
It's a coffee place. It's the best.
I'm gonna go
They
to
have-
Timmy's real quick and grab me a box of Timbits.
Shut up.
That's what it says.
I'm gonna real quick. Where
That's
are you
literally
from?
That's literally what it says.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go to Timmy's real quick. Grab me a box of Timbits.
Timmy's rep.
Timmy's rep.
A toque.
I feel like that's very.
You'd think so. People call them beanies here.
Yeah, but nobody has Jean-Luc Toux in California.
People call it a beanie. I don't think it might be a 50-50 if people knew what a toque was.
Toque is like a beanie hat.
Yeah. Grab your toque. You never know when an ice storm might hit. This is Canada.
Shut up.
I'm not coming up with these. These are
Yeah. I'm not telling you.
these are on the
shut up.
Culture Trip website.
Yeah, culture trip, buddy. Get a better advisor. Who are you?
What's a Mickey?
Like alcohol? It's like I think it's like a pint.
It's just like a small bottle of liquor.
Yeah, usually it's like the plastic Smirnoff ones, or like the plastic ones in like the little bottles that like they're shaped like flasks, kind of.
You can find these at the LCBO, which if you don't know what the
That's only
LCBO is,
Ontario.
that's what it says.
Yeah.
Which in
go to the
Ontario,
LC?
they only sell alcohol in one store.
It's called the
Well,
LCBO.
certain alcohol. Now they sell some at like grocery stores, but
Yeah, they sell like beer and wine at grocery stores, but if you want to get like hard liquor, you have to go to the
yep, the
LCBO, which is the Liquor Cabinet
Liquor Control
brought
Board
to
of
you by
Ontario. Liquor Control Board of Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop. Obviously, I think everyone knows this
Yeah,
one,
that's an
but we
American
just say
thing.
pop instead of soda.
Yeah.
Um.
Runners
Oh, I was
instead
like,
of
what's this?
sneakers.
Zed. Just the way that we say the word,
Yeah.
the letter Z.
Like the
We say
DJ.
Zed. This one just says giver.
Oh yeah, like if say you're like like you need to, like you're gonna start your car, and after you've just fixed it, somebody will be around and be like, okay buddy, give her, and you like, then you're like, all right, I'll do it, and then you start it.
Interesting. Oh my god, I didn't even think about some of this stuff. This one says runners.
Yeah, I just
Like,
said
bring
that.
your runners. We're not going to take the TTC today.
Oh
People
my
don't
God.
say runners because they call them sneakers or tennis
just, like,
shoes.
tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
That's the
I never got
craziest
that
thing.
one because what if you're not playing tennis?
Then they're just shoes.
Runners.
Yeah, runners.
What if you're not running?
Yeah,
Running
walkers.
shoes.
I don't know.
Sneaks.
Shut up.
Beauty.
Yeah, actually, I would love to hear their definition.
Do you want to hear the sentence?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Your mom left a box of Timbits for me. She's a beauty.
Like, fair enough,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, what a beauty.
Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. A beauty is just like good guy, you know.
This
If you
says
ever look at
an
somebody,
exceptionally great
yeah,
person.
Yeah, Well, I wouldn't say exceptionally great, but like
Whatever
if
their
somebody
task
does like a
is.
small good deed, they're a beauty. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they're like beauty move.
It's like, I would say it's equivalent to like legend, kind of.
Yeah, I feel like, oh, legend. Yeah, it's like that. You're not actually a legend.
Yeah. Pencil crayons.
What?
They call them colored pencils here.
Ew.
Even though they also say crayons instead of crayons,
that's
which is
weird.
super weird.
Pencil crayons, yeah, just like colored pencils.
What you saying?
What are you saying?
This was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I guess. I thought isn't that a Toronto thing though? I remember when I came back from LA and somebody said WIS. They just like
Yeah,
said
like,
that to
what
me.
you saying?
Yeah, what are you saying? And I was like, pardon? Like,
What does that
what do you
mean?
mean? Oh, also huge one that I've never heard anybody else say. That also isn't really said anymore, kind of. But like, don't kill me, like DKM.
That is not a Canadian thing.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Is
it's
it?
not. No chance.
I think it is.
Literally, no way. DKM, I see that on TikTok every day.
Bro, I've
That
never
is
seen
not
that
a
before.
Canadian thing. Don't kill me is definitely universal.
I've never
You
heard
guys
that
can
anywhere other
vote
than
in the
Toronto.
comments below.
I had no idea what that was until I went to high school in Toronto.
Maybe that's just like, I don't know.
And I didn't understand. People had to explain it to me for so long because I just didn't understand.
Bro, what?
Yeah,
My friends, instead of saying what you saying, also just said ways. What are you saying?
that's weird.
Well, instead of WYS, it's WAYS.
Ways, bro.
Yep. That's jokes.
Is that Canadian?
Yeah.
Jokes is just like, oh, that's funny. Or like if you say like he's jokes, you'd be like he's funny.
Yep. That's all the ones that are on here.
Beat.
Beat?
Yeah.
Oh, like,
Yeah, like like he's beat.
yeah.
It'd be like ugly usually.
Also, wheeling is one.
Wheeling is somebody said wheeling the other day, and I haven't heard that in years. Wheeling
Yeah.
is like talking.
What do they say here? Talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Courting.
Courting?
Like courting my mistress.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the... I mean, I can't really think of anything else that's
Birds.
super... That's like a British thing, though.
Yeah, kind of. A lot of Toronto slang is just like British and also
Yeah.
like Jamaican slang.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's some stuff that's like very Toronto specific,
Yeah.
which like I don't even know most of it.
Like there's like some weird ones. I don't want to get too far into it because I think a lot of it is not Toronto and I don't want to be
Yeah,
like,
it's like ripped off.
yeah, like jacking anybody's stuff, but there's like a whole like all like the Toronto mans like
Yeah.
like the Toronto version of like Roadman.
Yeah.
All those dudes have their own language, and I was lucky enough to go to school with one of them.
With a bunch of them? Or
Yeah.
just one?
Like not any like real ones. Like nobody that I actually went to school with was like this one kid like claimed Scarborough, but he was
Oh,
from
God.
Pickering.
Oh, God.
You know who you are if you hear this.
Shawn Mendes is from Pickering.
Yeah,
He,
this guy
didn't he
like,
call himself the Pickering God?
Shawn Mendes?
I think so.
I don't know. I feel like this kid is legit from
No,
Pickering.
sorry.
His grandma's
Drake
house.
called him Pickering God.
Oh,
So that's kind of valid.
I'm Oakville God. That's the least cool thing ever.
Oakville God? Literally never say that again.
Southeast Oakville God.
Southeast Oakville God.
Aw.
Horrible.
I'm the I'm the hottest MC south of the QE,
South
bro.
of the QE. South of the Gardner.
I'm putting that in my bio right now.
No.
That's so sick.
Literally, the target audience that would understand that is so small.
Hottest MC south of the QE.
Nah, maybe
That's
that would be
fire.
a good tweet. Don't put that in your bio.
That'd be a terrible tweet.
Also because there's-
nobody would know that I was
No,
joking.
there's a good amount of that you're joking. Yeah.
That's the one issue that I keep running into. Like,
yeah, people don't get your humor.
yeah. Like one time, like I was talking to this girl, and basically, I had just posted the Unreal setup thing.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, you told me this already.
And she thought I was serious, and then like she came over to our house and saw it, and was like, "Oh, Unreal setup," and I was like, "Wait, did you think I was serious?"
Well, even when I saw that, I was just kind of like, okay.
Because it was a piano bench, but I
Yeah,
don't think
I
that was
know.
noticeable enough.
I don't think it. Yeah, you should have said piano bench.
Yeah.
Unreal setup. With some context. But anyways, enough about all of that.
Yeah.
A lot of people really wanted some updates on music, which is very understandable. And also Someone Will Love You Better because we've started teasing it. So we definitely have some updates there.
You know what drives me nuts?
This is going to be so out of left field.
Yeah. Corporate, the way that people talk,
Oh,
like
yeah.
corporate, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It drives me
You hardly have to deal with it.
off
so.
the wall. Like,
You should see
okay,
the
let's circle
emails-
back.
Emails that I get
Oh
from
my
people.
god, the buzzwords.
Or they're like sign-offs, the email sign-offs.
Oh my god, make me want to, I don't even know, do bad
I hate when
things.
people say best.
Ew. Like, shut up.
Or like, cheers.
Regards.
Regards.
Who are you?
I'm like, what about just like a thanks? Or
I
like
always
no
say-
sign-off.
Sometimes they say all the best.
That's fine.
Because Dion Phaneuf said that to me
Also,
when I was young.
It depends who you're talking
He's a
to.
pylon, though.
Okay. Anyways,
Glad he's
as I
off
was
the Leafs.
saying, you're just so off topic.
Yeah.
Music.
Oh, right.
We filmed the music video, which we were about to film the last time we recorded a podcast. I think we hadn't filmed it yet.
Oh, yeah.
So that's really exciting. Video is crazy.
Video's sick. I think. Are they getting rid of that one scene?
I don't know if they answered yet.
There's one shot that I hate. But other than that,
It's really cool.
it's really
And
sick.
the VFX aren't even on it yet. Like,
Yeah.
we haven't seen them yet.
And like some of the scenes where I was running, I was like, this is like kind of whack. Like, I just think it kind of looks dumb. I didn't say anything because it's a kind of an integral
I
part.
think it'll
But
all-
also, there's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, it'll really all come together, I think.
Yeah.
That guy who's doing the VFX, did
Is
you
he
look at his
nasty?
Instagram?
Yeah. He seemed nasty.
Insane. You
He's-
should see what this guy has done. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I knew he was nasty when he showed up to the shoot, and everybody was like bowing down to this
Also,
man.
he was at the shoot, which was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Because he was, like, making sure they were filming everything
Yeah.
right and
I
all
was
that.
shouting him up and stuff so that he's inclined to be nice to me.
He's really cool.
No, I'm just kidding. He's actually a cool guy. Mitch, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Miguel.
Miguel.
Yeah.
I knew it started with M. But that's really cool. We're just finishing the edits on that. It's going into VFX this week, which is really fun.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Are we running it through the tape? Can I say that?
Sure.
Are we running it through the tape before or after VFX?
After.
After? Okay.
It's like the last step. It's like
Okay.
with coloring, or I don't know if it's before or after coloring.
Cool.
One of the two.
What if we get it back and I'm like, I liked it how it was before?
With the film?
Yeah.
Nah. It'll look cool. Everyone wants to know when the song's coming out. And we wish we could tell you.
Wish we could.
It was supposed to be coming out in, like, soon.
Yeah.
I think we already told them about the pushback of the date. It's supposed to be coming out, like, in a couple weeks. Or, like, a week or two.
2.
Shut up. Or, like, maybe, like, 10 days. I don't know. It's supposed to be coming out soon.
Soon.
In April. Like, first
April.
week. Stop.
Mama.
And then we had to push it back because of this video. So
We locked in the artwork today. Have we seen? Is there one? Is the album art coming back?
what do you mean? You approved it?
We approved it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. I forgot if-
There'll be more versions for like the CD and like all the.
Yeah.
But like the digital one is done.
I feel like I want to use the one where I'm looking at the camera.
Well,
For
also they're
something.
they're gonna add text to certain things and
Yeah.
like all that because it's gonna be like
Yeah.
whatever the way it's like all positioned.
But anyways, this is the most confident I've ever been in.
It's the most involved we've ever done anything. Like, it's
Yeah.
been super involved.
You know what I really like is that we conceptualized that like a year and a half ago,
They didn't change.
and we actually did it because every time we've done an album shoot, I've always like had some ridiculous idea.
And then usually we can't.
Usually we can't do
Execute.
it for 100 million ideas.
No, we did it this time, and it's sick.
Yeah.
We also shot
I knew it was gonna be dope.
with
I knew
Sam,
it.
who's
Sam's
sick.
sick too.
Sam Damashek, who's like
Yeah.
someone we wanted to work with for a really long time.
Yeah, and he really made it come to life.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
I
did.
always I say stupid things.
And the
then-
whole thing shot on film, which is also really cool.
Yeah.
So those photos are crazy. You'll see them. I know you guys are always like, where are the photos? This isn't like a Instagram photo shoot. This is like a
Yeah.
real thing. So you'll see them when we start releasing stuff.
Yeah, we're being a little more precious with these ones.
You'll see them for some promo pics, but you'll also see them for the album and single cover, which is crazy. And what else? We did the Anna Koblis shoot, which we are getting those back now.
Those
So you guys will
pictures are
actually
sick,
see
too.
those soon. Couple days.
Yeah, those are sick as well.
Lots of exciting things. As for the release date, we can't say when right now, but you guys will know soon and you'll be able to pre-save soon. So that's all I'll say.
Mama.
What's
I'm
your
working
what's
on
your
my-
take on the Harry's House thing? Have you seen that?
No,
Harry Styles' new album.
no idea.
What? I literally told you.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have a take because I know nothing about it.
Duh.
I heard a Shawn Mendes clip of him.
Yeah.
Did you see the TikTok of him sitting in the car? I was like, you know what? Even the big artists have to do it.
Literally, I was gonna send it to you, and I was like, "Look at Sean."
I was gonna send it to you and be like, I wonder if he got out of the car, or I wonder if after he like stopped recording, he just sat there and he's like, how did this happen?
No, he's like, he seems very genuine in that video. Like, I think he really was just like, he probably was like listening to the song in his car and like filmed it because it's like not like filmed
Yeah.
very well,
That-
but like it's just
Shots
more
fired.
authentic.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it's supposed to be, but every time that we've done it, and there's also so many times where we are actually just jamming out to
Yeah.
stuff that we've made in the car.
Which
but
is
we
when you
don't
need to film it, which is what we should do.
Yeah, but like every time that we've actually gone and filmed something,
It just becomes more forced when you do it like that.
yeah,
But
that's why they always suck.
you're also just very picky.
Yeah. So,
But speaking of that, we really need to start filming some more stuff. So
Mama,
this weekend we will.
film it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you.
Kill me.
Anyways, I think that's
R.I.P..
all we got for today.
Yeah. Thank you. For
So
listening.
annoying. Sorry there's no video this week, but there will be next week.
Promise.
Let us know what topics you guys want to... Stop! I'm actually gonna punch you in the face.
Ow.
Let us know what topics you want to see so we can really, you know, not like today, have some real topics. I do like the Canadian slang. That'll be the title probably. So
Buddy.
Cheers. Buddy. Hey.
Hey, bud.
Cheers.
Is
Deuces.
there, buddy or is fight? Those are fighting words.
Deuces.
Hold on. I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
If you ever call me buddy and you're not my buddy,
Buddy.
we're throwing hands. Those are
Okay,
it's either,
bud.
It's either a term of endearment or fighting words.
Yeah, it's like, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, bud.
Ah,
What does this guy think he is?
This guy.
Goodbye.
Who is he?